Hey everybody, it's Nina and welcome to my channel at Self-Care Adventures. In today's video, we are going to talk about the DermRays Revive. Now, it's an at-home laser treatment. It's to help promote collagen and provide more youthful looking skin. Now, if you don't know me, I enjoy everything self-care. I like to do reviews on beauty devices, skincare products, and things like that. So if you're interested, don't forget to subscribe. I would love to have you with me in my channel. But we're gonna go ahead and get to the video. Now, in today's video, we are going to talk about a lot of things. We're going to talk about the three golden questions. We're going to talk about why, the what, and the how. Okay. Why the heck do we need this device? What the heck is this device? And how do I use this device? I'm going to also take you along with me throughout the day. So I'm going to have different outfits, just different scenes, but we're going to talk about the device and my experience with the device. Okay, so let's go ahead and answer the question, why do we need this device? Well, first, we need to go back to the basics, right? Our collagen production. By our mid-20s, we are losing 1% of collagen every year. And by the time we're 50, we're losing up to 50% of our collagen. Okay. Now, yeah, like aging, obviously aging is a privilege. It's a wonderful thing. And I appreciate every year that I'm here on earth. But if you want to take some control back and feel good about yourself, then yeah, obviously this is why they have these devices for you, so you can build, rebuild, and regenerate the collagen. Yeah, collagen and elastin are crucial proteins. You know, collagen is to help with the structure and the firmness, and elastin is to help with elasticity and give you that nice bounce back to your skin. Use devices to kind of do like control damages to help with that regeneration process. What the heck is this device, right? So it's a 1064 nanometer non-fractionated, non-ablative diode laser. Okay, we're gonna break it down. 1064 nanometers is a specific wavelength that penetrates the dermis of the skin. The dermis, the skin is comprised of different layers. It's comprised of the stratum corneum, which is the outer layer, the epidermis, basically, the dermis, the hypodermis, obviously the fat tissue, and the muscle, right? So there's different depths of how far the laser can go. And this one is specific. Lasers have to be specific. They're not like LED mask or other devices where it heats up the general area, or it'll, the LED mask will, light up your whole face. This one is laser. It specifically penetrates heat into the skin, right? So 1064 nanometers, it's non-fractionated. So that means that, so there's fractionated and non-fractionated. Fractionated means that it applies the laser in a fraction of the skin. So like in a square or whatnot, it does the laser in fractions. Non-fractionated is a focused spot of light or heat penetrating into the skin. And it just does that over and over again until you're done with your treatment. Now that's good. Basically not damage the skin so much where you're going to have inflammation of the skin. It's going to give certain spots, it's going to, hit the laser, and then it's going to give it some space, and then hit the laser and there's space, and then hit the laser and there's space. There's space in between each laser treatment, and your skin is going to be able to heal faster, and you're going to get good results from the laser. I'm not saying that the fractionated laser is not good as well. There's just different types of techniques, and you use different types of techniques and lasers to treat specific concerns, right? Now this one is good because you don't have to recover from it. You're healing faster, better, and You know, it's more controlled in a way, in a sense, and it's safer, right? Basically, it's safer for at-home use. Okay, so now for the non-ablative. Non-ablative means basically there's ablative and non-ablative. Ablative will damage the outer layer of the skin. Non-ablative will not damage the outer layer of the skin. Now, you want that so that you can heal faster and it's safer for at-home devices. And what it does, it's going to penetrate columns into the skin. And after the heat from the laser will penetrate the skin, it's attracted to the water of the skin. It causes controlled damage, controlled columns into the skin. And then over time, the collagen and elastin will heal and form around there to strengthen the skin. And I forgot to mention the diode. It's a diode laser. So there's different types of lasers out there. Diode uses a semiconductor to heat up electricity, heat up the laser to form the laser. And it provides 10 joules of heat, which is very high dosage, but effective. It heats up the skin to a certain temperature to cause damage, control damage. Okay, and that's where you start to build up collagen, reduce fine lines. It pretty much, what I'm using it for is to help with my hyperpigmentation, and obviously the other things too as well. But my main focus is the hyperpigmentation, fine lines and wrinkles, help reduce that. It helps with rosacea. And I'll give you a list on the screen of what it can do, which is multiple of concerns, which is nice. And that's what the general public would want. You want one device to hit multiple things. So how do you even use this device? So what they recommend is, so for the first 2 weeks, you want to use it 2 to 3 times a week. The subsequent 3 weeks, so 3 weeks after that, you 2 to 3 times a week. And then after your 5 weeks are done, you want to use it once or twice a month. Yeah, which is very reasonable. And that's why I lean it towards this one compared to the other devices. Now for me, what I did was I would do it at nighttime after I showered, and then I would do it before my skincare routine. So after my skin is clean, then I would go ahead and do the treatment, and it would take about, 5 to 10 minutes. And then you go ahead and put your skincare products on. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick demonstration. There's a lot of videos out there, but it's very simple. You just turn it on. You can see that it's turning on. You wait a second. You just keep clicking until each level. That's level 2, level 3, level 1, 2, and 3. Level 3, you want to turn it on. There's a ready button right here, right below it. Just click it and it turns on. And it's green, it's ready for you to go. I'm gonna go ahead and do it on my hand for you. You can see it's very fast. That's a stamping motion. If you want to do a sliding motion, it's very fast and very easy. You feel like a warm sensation, like just very warm. Now on the face, now on the face, you do feel like a little bit of tingling, like a little spark. Like, it's not like electricity. It's just like, oh, you kind of feel something. You feel that laser penetration. It's very comfortable. I have no issues. But again, start on level 1 and then you go ahead and increase it as you go. All right, we're gonna go ahead and go over my results. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and go over my 6-month results. But we're gonna start in October. That's when I first initially purchased the device. I'm gonna go ahead and start around the crow's feet around the eyes. Now, to me personally, I feel like it looks deeper when I'm smiling. And then if you compare it on the lower right picture in March, 6 months later, it looks like it has decreased in depth. I think if you look throughout the year, you can see it's starting to slowly decrease. Now, I'm not saying like it's gone 100%, but I think it's slowly decreasing and not as prominent. So I'm going to hope for the best. Hopefully, it will at least maintain what I have, or maybe at least slightly decrease the fine lines and wrinkles. They're still there, and I'm going to try to work more underneath the eyes, and I'll try to maybe give you guys an update on how it looks in maybe 9 months to a year. But we're gonna go ahead and go over the hyperpigmentation or dark spots. Now, to me, if you go back in October, you can look at the upper right cheek area. It looks a little bit darker. And then if you go fast forward to March, it looks like it's either breaking up or just slowly fading. And that's what I'm hoping. At least it can at least fade or lighten up or hopefully get rid of my dark spots. But I think it's going to be a combination of things. I'm going to have to use skincare, devices, and just like a combination of things to help with any dark spots. And then if you look in January, you can see around my nose, that is a post acne mark. And I was picking at it, and it left a mark, which is horrible. So don't do that. But I've been trying to work on that spot for a while, and I think if you look in March, it looks like it's starting to slowly fade away. So I am happy with that. But overall, in general, I feel like it is working slowly, or just at least brightening my face, and just overall in general, the tone and texture is a little bit better, and slightly helping with wrinkles and dark spots. Okay, so now we're gonna go over some common questions. We're just gonna do a couple. The first question is it safe? Yes, it's safe. It's FDA safe. FDA cleared. They do rigorous testing just to see if it is doing what it's supposed to be doing, the efficacy of the device, and is it safe? It's safe to use on humans. So yes, you should be okay. And I don't have any issues, even on level 3. It's very comfortable. How long does it take to see results? So they said the average is usually 4 weeks. And I would say so, because you need some time to get your skin adjusted to the laser. With everything, the more you use it, you'll gradually start to see the results. Like when you work out, you're not going to see it instantly. How long is this going to last, right? Now, this comes with 30 million lights. And it says if you use it on a regular basis, like what is recommended, then it'll probably last you about 5 years. Over time, it's very cost effective, very budget friendly. And, if you go in the office, you're going to spend thousands of dollars going there, getting different lasers. Now, in office, they're different lasers. They're stronger. You have a doctor to adjust, or a technician to adjust the settings, and it's more customizable, right? So this is more for like the general public. And in my understanding, usually at-home devices, they're usually lowered in power because it needs to be safe, because not every person is a technician and a professional. So they have to make it safe enough just in case if you do overuse it or whatnot. If you're not doing something properly, then you're not going to have any issues. Obviously, it definitely works. Now, I also got this because, I also do plan to do like other in-office treatments, but I want something where I can maintain my skin at least. And I feel like this is what is going to help with that and improve it over time. And what is the warranty? So the warranty for this is 90 days if you want to return it, if you don't like the results. And a year warranty, you know, depending on what happens to the device. So that's not too bad. Not too bad. I wish it was like 2 years though. 2 years would be nice. I hope they watch this video so they can see what I'm saying. My personal experience with the device. So I like the device. Actually, I'm going to go over the cons before I go over the pros. So the cons is when you are using the device, it's kind of like, you know, for my forehead, you know, it's not like straight flat paper, you know, it has a little bit of a curvature to it. So when I'm flashing it, sometimes it doesn't necessarily get every, you know, section of it doesn't flash. So, you know, they were saying that if you're pulling your skin and then you do it, then you can get the flash. Now, I haven't tried that, but I'm going to try that later and see. I feel like, I think I did. No, what I did was I would kind of press and hold, kind of press a little bit more firm, and then I will pull up. Kind of the same thing instead of like doing this and then going ahead and pressing on your skin. So I think that worked for me. I guess it's kind of the same concept, you know, press, put a little bit of pressure, and then kind of go up, and then it would flash. But for the other areas, I didn't really have any issues. I guess maybe there's just more meat. But yeah, I think it works pretty good for the most part. Now for the pros, I like the device. I'm going to keep it. I think overall in general, my skin is better. I have better tone, texture, tone, I guess, slightly better. Everything is just slightly, like just a little bit better, you know, that's what I want. I mean, yeah, it'd be better. It'd be nice if it was like 100% better and I can like be back in my 20s, but that's not realistic. Okay, so I would say my pigmentation has faded a little bit. My overall appearance is better, lighter, brighter. My wrinkles, I would say I'm going to work on that, on my wrinkles. Now, I'm 34, so I don't have like deep wrinkles, okay? But they're there. They're getting there, and they're getting deeper, and I don't want it to get any deeper, but so that's why I'm using this device. So hopefully it kind of helps plump up my skin a little bit, you know, plump it up. And I like that this is long term. It's at home. I can use it whenever I want. It's not painful for the most part. I have very low tolerance. I want something that's not gonna hurt me. Pretty fast paced. Like, I like that. I like it. It's like smart technology, you know. It senses your skin. It has that sensor. It's really quick, very easy, very sturdy. I don't mind the cord. I think the cord helps. I think it's supposed to help with the cooling technology, the TEC cooling technology. So, I think that's nice. Now, I want to say like, wow, I saw amazing results with this device, but I would say in general, yeah, it's improved. Like overall, my skin on my face has improved, and I think over time it will keep improving, or at least maintain what I have, and that's what I'm hoping. And I'll give you guys updates throughout the year, long-term wise, because I plan to keep it because it's already past my 90 days and I can't return it anymore. So, you know, I'm sticking with it. Anyways, I hope this video was helpful, informative, and somewhat to the point. And if you love self-care, skincare, beauty, hit the subscribe button. I would love for you to be in my channel, be with me in my journey, and we can all do this together. Don't forget, keep it light and fun, and we'll see you next time.